Hello, hello. So today we're going to be doing makeup that I cannot put down. Literally, I've been using it almost like every day, at least weekly. And I've been posting like my makeup of the day post on Instagram, and it's starting to get redundant because I'm like using the same products. So quick note, I know there's a glare in my glasses. I can't help it. I'm in front of a window. I'm not putting in my contacts. I'm sorry. So if that's really distracting, I really apologize, but there's like nowhere for me to go in this room and have the light in the window facing me. So before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out. And then you can follow me on my makeup related Instagram. All this stuff is always down below. Let's dive right in. Let's just start in order of the products that I kind of put on my face today. I'd used most of these products today. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this sponge. This is the Ofra Cosmetics sponge. I forget exactly what it's called. I will link everything down below. But I got this through Octoly originally, and I freaking love this sponge. It's so soft. It's like softer than a beauty blender, and it just works really, really well. Obviously, I just use this, but there is some staining because it is like a light color. So that's going to be with any sponge though, not just specific to that brand. But yeah, I really, really am enjoying that sponge. I've talked about this a couple times on my Instagram and I think on here once or twice, but this is the Physicians Formula Refreshment Cucumber and Bamboo Eye Depuffer. This is great. I have been obsessed with this. I've had it for quite a while, and you can see like I'm not done at all basically. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this. It just like has like a cooling effect under your eyes. I use it before makeup. I use it at nighttime. I use it if I just wake up and like my eyes are puffy. Like there's no like set time that I use it. I've been using it almost every day. So yeah, highly recommend. Okay, another thing that I've been like, I got this like literally last week, maybe the week before. I've not had it for very long, but I've been using it almost every day. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I used it today under my makeup. I'm wondering if you can see that glow, but it's definitely there. I like this because it's not sticky. It's easily blended out. You don't really notice it. You know what I mean? It just kind of melts in the skin. Makeup applies on top of it. Matte foundations apply on top of it, and then you can still see the glow here. So I've been really, really loving this. I have the shade 2, but yeah, obsessed. A foundation I've been really enjoying is this Wander Beauty Nude Illusion liquid foundation. I have the shade Fair and I have the shade Light. I used the shade Fair today. It's a doe foot application. I feel like people sometimes don't like doe foot application packaging, but what I will say is this is liquidy, so if you like tip this over, stuff will come out. It's not like a thick like mousse foundation where it's not going to come out. This will come out. So I kind of wish they put a pump on this because it's liquidy, because like if you put it on your counter or like whatever, you know, it might fall out and that's not great. So yeah, I really, really like this. It is dewier. I'm like oily. I'm combo oily. Like today, for instance, I didn't set my makeup all the way down. Like there's still some parts of it unset, which if you've been following me closely, you know that I hate that. I hate unset makeup. So I probably will go back and just set some of the spots. Like over here, I can tell it's like not all the way set. And when I don't do that, I get really oily throughout the day. Like if I don't set my makeup, I get really oily throughout the day with this foundation. I don't notice it breaking down easily or anything, but it's definitely a dewy foundation. So if you're in the mood for dewy, highly recommend this. Also, it's not super full coverage. Like I don't have any concealer on today. And you can still see freckles. You can see my darkness under my eyes, you know, all that stuff. So it's not super full coverage, but I don't think they're like marketing it to be. So yeah, I've really been enjoying that. And it's surprising because I don't like dewy foundations. So yeah, but I think it's beautiful on the skin. Speaking of dewy skin, here's a powder. So I love this Ciate Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. I've been using this a lot lately. I've not had any problems with this powder. You know how like when you use a powder and you think you love it and then you use it with another foundation and you hate it? This I have not had that issue with. So it smells really good. I guess it's supposed to smell like coconut. I don't know if it does, but it smells really good. I really like it. It's a fine powder. I don't know if there's flashback, to be honest. I haven't you know, tested that, but I really have been enjoying this a lot. I got it in BoxyCharm. I'm really glad I did. So 2 more face things. So this is the Jouer blush palette. It's the Rose Cut Gems blush and highlighter topper, or what is it called? Let me see. Rose Cut Gems Blush and Cheek Topper Palette. So it looks like that. I've been raving about this if you've been following me at all. My favorite shades are really like over here. They're so pretty. Like this warm one is so gorgeous. It's just do. Like they're just really pretty. I really enjoy them. I used Tease Me and Crystalline, these 2 today. And I just really like this palette. I think the packaging's great. It's easy to travel with because it's like kind of like a soft packaging. I don't think that these shadows would, or blushes would like break or anything. I don't really use the blush topper in here, like the highlight one. I'm not really into that right now, but the blushes, the formula on these is really, really nice. I highly recommend. And it comes with a mirror. Another little shout out, I've talked about this before, but the Dome Cosmetics or Dome Beauty English Rose blush is so pretty. This is like an indie brand. I also got this in BoxyCharm, and I just love like rose things. I love rose lipsticks. I love rose blushes. So this one's really nice. I just wanted to give a quick mention. I think I've talked about it on my channel before, so I didn't want to like bore you. Okay. So this is the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Butter Biscuit. I did a first impression and I will link that for you, but I've been using this almost nonstop, partly because it was so hyped up and everyone was talking about it, partly because I really, really like it. And again, I am like a matte kind of gal. Like I do not like dewy stuff typically, but I've been really enjoying this bronzer. And I mentioned that like it was getting little fuzzies in it. It's still kind of doing that, but what I have done is instead of putting my brush right in there, I've been like taking my fingers, or I've been using a sponge instead. So, you know, just FYI. But yeah, really been enjoying that as well. 2 brow products that have been on my channel and on my Instagram over the past couple weeks, like you might already know what it's about to be. But this Joa Beauty Precision Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Brunette. And it's kind of similar to the ABH Brow Wiz, in that it's really, really tiny. I've had this for a while too. It comes with a spoolie, of course. I just really like the packaging on this. This is like not expensive. You can get it at like CVS and whatever, maybe even Target now, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've been really loving this. It blends out so easily. It's precision, so like you have like the tiny little hair strokes, or if you're like underlining where your brow is, like, you know, a lot of people do that and then like brush it up. That's kind of what I do, more or less. This is really, really good. I highly recommend. And then I've been using this brow. This is the Convertible Brow for brown hair. It's a wet dry duo, but I only use it dry. So you can use it as a pomade or just dry. And I clearly love this. I've talked about this quite a bit. This is by the Brow Gal by Tonya Crooks. And I got this in BoxyCharm too. I obviously use this shade, and then I'll sometimes use that shade, but I rarely use that one. But yeah, I'm really loving this. I just feel like it's so easy to do your brows with this, and you just kind of and you're done. So yeah, that is everything I've been loving lately. If you follow me on Instagram, I don't think any of that was a surprise. So make sure you do. Some giveaways will be coming up if they're not up already. I will have my Instagram linked below. And yeah, so let me know what you guys have been loving. Let me know if there's any video requests. I've been kind of like planning out my videos a while in advance, so all of this stuff is like pre-filmed. So let me know if there's anything like pressing that you want me to review or talk about or anything. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!